going on, everyone? Looks like Bitcoin wants to come down a little bit further. See how it goes. It's not falling over yet. Fell over last night and now it's doing like a bearish flag, so I'm thinking on the daily could come down a little bit more. We had three spike lows, which is a triple bottom, and it didn't hold. I guess it's still holding because it's not confirmed yet, but it did break the previous lows, so it's not good. I got a lower low. Higher lows, or lower lows and lower lows, or lower highs and lower lows. So it's in a downtrend. Hopefully it'll come up before the 8 crosses over for momentum reasons. You can see on the 60-minute though, it looks like a bearish flag. So nasty. Anything can happen though. Looks like resistance is coming down and support is getting thin. So it looks like we might see it here shortly. Did put in a nice hammer, but that also could be a hanging man. So had some good runs last night before the drop on Bitcoin. But I don't think I got to change the title, so time got away from me. Make sure. So we got Dash for the opening candle coming across. Looks like a 2-bar reversal so far today on the open daily chart. Looks like it's coming into resistance. Overall double bottom on the intraday. See what happens with that. HC had a 100% run, came all the way back down, was negative all day yesterday, and I wouldn't doubt that it needs a little bit more retracement, but it did open up today. I don't imagine anything else is going on until Bitcoin decides to make a bottom. And excess dropped off the map. Daily still holding. CND. Nothing going on the top gainers today. XVG might be coming into a bottom as it made that jump. Looks like a nice J curve forming. Double. Another one that fell off the map. Steam made a good run, but it just came all the way back down. So it's still trying to find a bottom. It looks like a nice J curve on 60 minutes, so that's looking pretty good there. Let's see if I can't get a pop out of that later today. Just to be clear though, on Bitcoin, overall, I don't think it's bearish yet. I think it's still in the bottom category. It's still looking. So let's go over that one more time, and then I'm gonna, because there's nothing going on. How do I clear all this out? I forget. So on the daily chart, let me get this figured out. I'm looking for, before I start worrying about it breaking down, is a tap of, what is that, 3,300 right abouts. So basically the previous high in the head here and the previous low area. So reverse head and shoulders, left shoulder, head, right shoulder. The sling back usually comes and taps this little area, usually just right above. So if it falls below that and closes below that, then I'll worry about another dip. And we are oversold. And the OBV is kind of hanging 10 too. So I got a left shoulder, head, a right shoulder on the OBV. Intraday looks like a bearish flag, so it looks like it will come down. Had some pretty good runners last night, but everything fell apart. Anybody out there? I added a rhythm bot to the Discord, and you can see me playing with it over here. So I'm not sure how Discord works. I'm still a rookie at it as well, but I did a search and then pulled up a video and then I played it, and then I can do that with the mini videos and set them in queue, and then it will play and play the next video after the first one's done, and then you can stop it, clear it out. You can search, you can do all sorts of stuff with it. I'm going to add a few more. I'm trying to find a YouTube bot that will post trading videos for everybody. I know TradeStation has a good education center, and they post great videos on, if you want to learn about an indicator, options, stuff like that. So it'd be fun. So that's why I was late today. I was playing around and I lost time. I'm also going to do the indices later. So as soon as I finish this, see what's going on, I'm going to do the equity side of it, get posting on that. But in excess, QTUM never showed its wings last night like I thought it would, because it opened up fast. Trying to remember which ones. Steam ran a little bit. HC, that was the last big runner. There was a 30% runner last night. Dant ran pretty well last night. QKC, I think that was it. Ran into his resistance. Oh, PHX, that was nice. PHX ran all the way up. Now it's all the way back into support, so watch for a little U-turn on that one. PPT, that was getting ready to run, but it never did anything today. PCH, ABC. Oh, Wings, I think, ran a little bit. Nothing to see here. But all in all, if you were trading last night, you probably made a little bit of money. Because there was one run after another, it seemed like. But then Bitcoin took a header, and everything kind of stopped. Oh, XEM, I thought that was going to run yesterday. It's building. Things are just building. Oh, XLM, that was a nice one yesterday. Singles tried to run. Yeah, that's about it. So again, just waiting for Bitcoin again. Don't know what to do. It's got a bearish flag. Anything can happen. But it's Sunday, and there's a weekly chart that opened up today. That's right. So I think Sundays is the new candle for the week for Bitcoin cryptos. Yeah, watch HC for an all-time break. There you go. Probably needs to come down. Watch for that U-turn and take a ride. Looks like it's going to break. Neo looks good off the bottom there. See the 8 crossing over the 13. Storm really tight in there. These looking pretty nice. What's going on with Dash? Dash. It's got the AB bottom and then the walk-in. Things are set up pretty well. This team's trying to pick up the volume here. Looks like I got a double bottom. Weekly charts. Not sure about that. Needs to pick up the pace. KMD made a pop, came back in. Let's see where it stops. These are weekly charts, so cup and handle. Waiting for the churn. I got an inverted hammer right here. We have falling star into support, so let it come back in. Might see a lot of that since the run-ups. QKC that ran yesterday. Link, I think Link is looking good there. We got broke previous highs. Now we got all-time highs on Link. Watch for this. Those are the ones to watch when it breaks free. No resistance. Look at the OBV on Link. This might be a good one. Vibe, you can see that pinch. Resistance, support, all gonna collide. You can see the pinch coming in on Vibe. Nice U-turn or J-curve on PHX. That's gonna be another good one. DLT, you can see the cross. Here comes Bitcoin for some reason. No bearish flag, okay. Watch for the pop and then the sling back again. It's going to maybe shake people out. DLT, look at it, the over the 8, into the 13, over the 13, into the 13, into the 34, into the 34, back into the 813, pop, 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 pop. Nice pinch here, pop, pop, pop. Watch for the previous high breaks. DLT could be nice, getting started there. Let's see what else we can find. Weekly chart. Over the 34, into the 34. Could be a trend change on E and J. Bitcoin's popping, popping. TRX. I think we're watching that. Had a high level consolidation right over support. That's interesting. There's that daily chart. We had that pattern break here, and then on the weekly, that pattern break right there was right over support. Pretty nice. I got a long leg, wait to see if we can't get this into support again. But it's crossing, wanting to make a trend change. Lots of nastiness going on. You can see how tightly wound up that is. Right? See the resistance coming down and the support line holding it up. Watch for NAS and a quick pop. QLC stuck between resistance and support. Those are the ones to watch. Another tightly wound up issue. It's a falling wedge. Wait for bottom on this one. See the previous low, previous high. And a signal here. Looks like it opened down. Comes Bitcoin. LSK is still wound up. You can see that the averages are coming down. Popped over resistance into support, so watch for a break. As it pops, it goes into support, pops, goes into support, and then builds, 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 it goes into the next line. Something to watch on that. Very tightly wound up. Interesting. Look at the all-time high over here. Already broke through. Came back into support. Gather its legs. Watch for a previous high break on that one. Slam it in a ding dong. Weekly on Bitcoin. So we got the reverse head and shoulders on the daily. Weeklies are much stronger charts, so what up, Grump Star? Did you get on the Discord yet? Come on. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to your comment. Looking for folks to join the Discord. See if we can't get some collaboration going. So if you're interested. I'm gonna do a I'm gonna be done here shortly on this video, and then I'm gonna do a stream for the equities here shortly. So JNUG. JNUG just lost all its gas from those stupid reverse splits, remember? It's battling into previous lows. Double bottom. It's got to get into the range. The next, it's on the weekly. It's into resistance, so I'm guessing it's going to come back for a support opposing point. That's what I imagine it'll do, unless it has some power to bust through and then use the 34 as support. But right now it looks like into the 34, back into support for a higher low. But let's take a closer look. I got a double top on the daily. And I closed below the 8, so that's not a good sign. So look for maybe just a retrace back into support. I do have a double bottom. Just take a closer look. Yeah, looks like it's just going to retrace back in, dude. I don't know if that answers your question. So Bitcoin, what I was saying, I think we've got a cup and handle on the weekly. Nice big U-turn on the head and a stair step into support. Right now it's pumping. It's got some support on the intraday. But hell, could just fall over. Looking for a pump. Some kind of pump. Going over these weekly charts. Get a nice pop on HOT. Watch for support. Sell into resistance. Buy into support. Yo. It's pretty tightly wound up. IOST crossed over. You can see how it pops. And once the cross happens, watch for prices come down to meet its natural course of return. So as the 8's crossing over the 13, watch for the price to come back down to meet it. Happens a lot. Another situation, made a pop, come back in the support on the weekly chart. PPT, make be a runner again. Link, watch that link. Wasn't that the best one we saw on that weekly chart? Yeah. Great OBV. It's crossing all-time highs. Watch for a run. Watch for previous high breaks on link. That's the best one I seen. DLT looks good. Got a lot of retracing going on. PNK. Nice hammer. That's about it. I'm going to turn it off and turn it back on. I need to change the titles. I didn't get to do it because I was late. So I'll be back in a few moments. I'm going to do the equities and do a little quick weekly review. Watch for Bitcoin. See ya.